I come to you as the Eland. I carry the spirits of the ancestors, the threads between the natural world and the spiritual realm. I'm here to help, but I come with warnings. You might be honoring the ways of the past, but the powers that hold your world captive persist, and their debts will be paid. As the soldiers you nurse back to health defect and ally to your side, the powers that be bring in stronger, brutal mercenaries. They have their spies. They know you're quietly talking reparations, and they're waiting for you to give them a reason to respond with their full force. Be aware. An old superpower, dangerous, organized, is waiting in the wings. Jealous of the old gods, they are planning an attack that will capture the minds and hearts of your people. What will you do when the way of life you are building is being threatened? When the outside threat watches, waits.
Dear Eland, the living God, we honor your spirit and take your words with wisdom. We take time to follow your guidance to bodies of water for healing and cleansing. We take time to breathe and seek mental, spiritual, and physical healing. And we breathe deeply. Those who have been pulled into religious bigotism, slowly but surely, one by one, come back, initially as small bodies of people, but incrementally as larger groups, finding a humanism and a life and a connection to the earth. We refute the faithlessness of the numbers that are used to track fatalities, and we honor the lives of those who have been killed in something that was preventable. Furthermore, we have the resources, the food, and the health that is needed to sustain the world. Money and gold no longer mean anything. The only thing that matters is access to food security and access to health, which we now have control over. And so even the few that were formerly rich begin to shift their ways one by one and cross over onto our side of the world. We negotiate on these terms, and you are forced to relinquish the system of inequality that has held up such devastation for so long.
Great Eland, we burn in Pepu and worship under ancient stars in your honor. Our faith is our most lethal weapon. Praise be, the troops are getting stronger. There is no pride after all in slaying the limping impala. The winter solstice has just visited, bringing with her the longest darkness. We took this time to observe them while they slept, watching as ancient visitors prepare them for the ensuing change of heart. Our trackers have found their spoors, picked up the scent of imposter, and sent by way of the wind news of rejecting the new normal. We are not for sale. Our ancestors have shown us how this will end.
I've always seen you. You thought you were watching me while I was observing you. This time you steal another symbol. It's Eland, and you tell me you know, and you want to sell it back to me as another one of your gods. Bad liar, ruthless cheat. I've always seen you. You killed the first warrior who deigned to descend. You thought you killed us all. I see you. When you sold the browbeaten offspring your versions of the truth and they bought it, you thought you bought us all. I see you. I am not sold. I see you. People of people, we are species defined. Homo sapiens sapien, one humankind. But no, wie is sy? Wat is sy? Waar is sy? Smaller and smaller and smaller the define, no more divine. Holding on to your flat earth philosophies, distracted by belief in the metaphor and ego. You uphold the very power whose knees on your neck and suffocating your mind. Homo sapien, sapien.
I don't understand how people don't get it. The world can't be fixed from one way of life or one angle. Everything and everyone is multifaceted. And now these assholes are tiring me out. They have spies, but I have spies too. We've been feeding them false information. While they've been celebrating their new income streams, my spy has been slowly poisoning them. Those 1%ers are now dead. The world is now temporarily free. There's no one left to take the reins, so now they are the headless chickens. All the debt that the whole world owes them has probably gone with them to their grave. Religious cults can't be stopped. All we can do is spread the truth and teach people how to be better humans. For now, we are free. We continue to build our societies based on our holistic, peaceful beliefs. The virus has slowly disappeared. Thanks to our own specialists, we found a better way to treat the virus, and even better, found a cure, which has just now been reduced to a simple pill that suppresses the viral overload to the immune system, and the symptoms have been reduced to a simple cold. Thank you, Eland, for the warning. We're ready for whatever is coming.
Dear Eland, I don't know what else to say except lead us. I don't know what else to do but to listen. I don't know. The truth is I just don't know. Krishnamurti says we need freedom from the known. This is not a bad frame of mind to be in. We will be held by the infinite wisdom of the earth, because in fact we are the earth. We just haven't been listening. Our doing will come from that listening, and we will first have to reconnect and get acquainted once more with our global oneness. COVID-19 is not just showing us how as humans we are all connected, but how we need to start thinking about interspecies relationships more deeply, because we are all one.